hope you are all, I hope you're all really well. So you have to excuse me. I've lost my voice a little bit. I've been talking all day, like not literally non-stop all day on the phone. I had a really busy morning. So really, really excited. And I think I can quite safely say, where is the love? The love is in the Juice Plus company. That is where they have got our backs like never before. Like every single month, this company blows my mind time after time after time. I honestly like think to myself, whatever can it be next? However, can they give us more incentives? So yeah, just I'm super, super excited. Just really wanted to say, like, just hey to everybody, welcome, and thank you so much for being here this Sunday evening with us. It's really great to see you on here. I'm pretty sure we'll have some other people joining us as the evening progresses as well over the next half an hour or so to an hour. So I'm just going to get straight into this. Now, as you guys will know, we had an absolutely unbelievable announcement earlier this week. And I am still gobsmacked and I'm so excited. And I don't know if anyone else agrees with me, but I feel that there is such a massive wave of momentum right now. There's so much energy that is coming through this business. And if you've ever felt a bit stuck or you've ever felt like, you know, you didn't know whether it was your time, well, I'm encouraging you that right now is your time. It's your time to come with us. It's your time to come and jump on board and just really just get involved and make lots and lots and lots of messy action, because that is how we create success. Lots of progress and not perfection, which is something that Amy says every week, and I absolutely love that to bits. So before we get started, I'm so sorry. Before we get started, I'd love to know in the comments, like, what has been your biggest win of the last week since we all got together last Sunday, since last week's call? What is your biggest win of the week since last week? I know we've got a brand new month as well, so if you want to share your goals to hold yourself accountable, then please do that as well. Pop them in the chat. Hey everybody, thanks for saying hey. Great to have you all on. Yeah, absolutely. Camilla, you can come on in a minute and give your team a lovely big shout out. That's absolutely fine, my lovely. So Shaf says Teamy in Norway and a new order today. Susie says 3 potentials. Congratulations to you ladies. Shaf says showing up regardless. Absolutely. And that's the beautiful thing about this business. Like, you can literally fit it in and around everything that you're doing. Like, even if you've got a super, super busy life, this business fits around everything. You know, you girls know when I started, I had 3 jobs. I was over broke and I was desperate to make a bit of extra money. And since then, this business has supported me in ways that I never thought was possible from a company, you know. So I'm super excited. I'm more excited now than I've ever been. And just to recap what's been given to us and incentivized to us by the company, guys. First of all, I think the most exciting thing is, well, I don't know if I can choose. What would you choose? Would you choose the cheaper sign-up fee, the £30 sign-up fee, or the extra £100? An unlimited amount of time? What do you prefer? Like, what's better? I literally can't choose. So as you guys know, we are so lucky that the Juice Plus company in these really difficult times right now have offered us for the month of September to lower the price to join up to the business from £50 to £30. Now, this is absolutely life-changing for some people, guys, because you know that by signing up for £30 into this business gives you an opportunity to earn money globally and an unlimited amount. Everybody needs fruit and vegetables. So this is an opportunity for us to go out there and to offer it with even more excitement, and to allow people to know that in these difficult times, our corporate team have got our backs and they're looking out for us, and we're looking for more people to, you know, to jump on with and to get healthy. So, you know, to make money in these really tricky times. So that is just something I definitely didn't expect that, that's for sure. And also, just to raise your awareness, if you didn't know already, it's actually free now to sign up in the USA, Mexico and Canada. Like, what an incredible opportunity. If you're not offering this to at least 5 people every single day from those countries, then you're missing a trick. Just go and speak to people and say to them, like, I don't know if you're interested, or I don't know if you know anybody, but we've got an opportunity where you can sign up to a business for free and an unlimited amount of money. So it's absolutely the best time just to get out there and just to share with people what you're doing. You're so excited that you're on this adventure with this team, with your uplines, your downlines, your customers, helping them get healthy. So super exciting. So that's amazing. And then the second part of the incentive for the UK is obviously something that we're going to be talking about this evening, all about getting 825 points plus a teamie, which will equal, if you're brand new, not just your £80 sign up bonus, it will be £100 bonus on top of that as well. And the most amazing part of it is, if you do it twice, you can get £200. If you do it 3 times.
Taking stuff off the sofa.
Oh.
So I haven't picked, it's just from.
There we go. Sorry about that. Shaf's mum, bless her. Never mind. So you can do it over and over and over again. And I know it's the same over in the Nordics as well. It's I can't remember off the top of my head, what's it dropped down to? Let me just check. I've got it on my phone. So yeah, it's €35, isn't it? It's dropped down to €35 and you'll be getting €120 bonus. Every time you get that 825 and 1, you'll get that £100 in bonuses or 120 euros in bonuses, which is absolutely incredible. So now is the time to really go full steam ahead to speak to those potentials, that anybody that you've spoken to previously, anybody that you've perhaps anybody that you've spoken to before about the business, or that might be struggling. This is a chance to go and offer it to them. So what we're going to do this evening, guys and girls, is we're going to bring some of the girls on, and they're going to share what they've been doing to get their 825s and pluses won in their last months. So sorry, I'm really struggling tonight in my throat. I've just really lost my voice because I've been talking all day. I'm not ill or anything. I've just literally completely lost my voice. Tell you the truth, I actually did a boot sale this morning, and I actually got about 5 or 6 potentials, which is amazing as well. So I was thinking of you, Jannette. I was like, Jannette will be speaking to everybody here. So yeah, made some really amazing connections at the boot sale. And I'm doing one next Sunday as well, but I'm actually going to take some of my products with me next week and do it that way. So give that a little try, because everyone who goes to a boot sale, why are they there? To make money, right? That's why they're there. They're trying to save money and make money. So it's an absolutely perfect opportunity to go and meet the right kind of people. So yeah, that was my amazing start to my day today. So that's why I've lost my voice, because I was literally like rabbiting on at everybody. So first of all, Camilla, I'm going to bring you on, my lovely.
Hi.
Hello, my love. How are you?
I'm really good.
Good.
Listen, I just want to say, am I supposed to take all of what I'm going to say now, or just the shout out that I wanted?
Yeah, go straight ahead. Go for your shout out and then go straight into your top tips. Yeah, absolutely.
So I want to give a shout out to Birde. Could you wave? So Birde is my new teamie, and she joined last week. She ordered her products, started on her products, or she started on Thursday, and already feels the difference. It's absolutely amazing. And she's got that brain working already on who to target. So we had an amazing conversation today, and yeah, she's gonna rock this, I know. So great.
Welcome.
Great for coming on.
Yeah, well done. It's so great to see a new face. Absolutely. And that's amazing. I'd love to know, like, if you want to share in the chats, or if you want to unmute yourself, like what have you noticed that's been different for yourself since taking the products already? We'd love to know. Shall I unmute you?
Can you unmute, Birde?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So, yes, thank you. I have much more energy the whole day. Normally, I have energy perhaps to 2 o'clock in the evening or 4 o'clock, but I have the whole day, and much more in the morning. When I wake up, I have the sleep is much better, and then I have the energy, and I took my
Smoothie.
40 years. Thank you. Yeah, and it's really, the energy is much it's a really good way to know that it's a good product.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
absolutely. I love that. Thank you so much for sharing. It's quite scary to come and do that for the first time you're on. So amazing. Thank you for sharing, and we're so excited. And one little thing that I'll just love to say to you is that it just keeps getting better. It just keeps getting better. So yeah, amazing. Thank you so much. So Camilla, do you want to share your top tips about, how you've been getting your customers and your teamies?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
2.5 weeks ago, I started, well, actually 21 days ago, I started a free challenge, a 30-day no sugar challenge. Invited loads of people. I had 48 ladies start with me.
Wow.
I did a messenger chat. So we've been talking to each other on that chat. And obviously I put them in my customer group, customers and interested potential group. And obviously I've been showing off the products. I've been posting recipes with the products. I've been obviously also posting without the products, but what I was eating. And little by little, people started asking, so what is it about these products? So I started some conversations in private, and people have been, the group has been amazing. Sometimes when I have a group, it's, there's not so much chat, but this group has been absolutely phenomenal. People have been cheering each other on, they've been helping, they've been suggesting stuff, and such good vibes. So from that, and also from following Dan and John's system. For those of you who don't know that system, they started a challenge a while ago, and one of the things was actually to post about the business every single day, to post you with the products every single day. I have been doing that, not 100% every single day, but almost. And that has made a huge difference. And I have a lady signing up tomorrow who has, I've obviously offered her the 50% off. So she came by herself. She said, I've been following you for 2 weeks. I really want to know what that business is. So she's 2 years younger than me, 3 kids like me, want to get out of that 8 to 4 job, and amazing. And she's signing up tomorrow. I only had one conversation with her on the phone.
Wow, that is amazing. And isn't it interesting, like how when you get into your flow, you actually start attracting people, and people come to you, and it's so easy to have those conversations. So have you found that because you've been getting results as well, it's been easier to speak to people?
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. And also I was just talking to Wendy today, and as I said to her, I've had this tiny bit of, what are the neighbors going to think? Everybody on this call is going to know what that feeling is about. But I've actually, after I've been sick, I've actually come to realize, you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter one bit what your neighbors think, because I have neighbors who've been following me for 3 years, every single post. But when I've asked them if they wanted to have a closer look or have some more info, no, that's not for me. It doesn't matter. And I'm not going to dim my light because of my neighbors, or because I'm thinking about what other people are thinking. Mm-hmm. So that one is off the plate, and that has given even more confidence to just get on with it.
I absolutely love that. And it's so true. Like, the biggest skeptics are the ones that are watching you the closest. It's so true.
Yeah.
And there will be a right time for them, Camilla. I promise you that there will be a right time. So just keep drip feeding, and there will be a point. And I think as well, like what you're doing as well, the no sugar challenge, it's a really nice way for you to be able to invite people in to get, really good nutrition while doing something like that's slightly different, not just on plan. I absolutely love that. I think that's a fantastic idea. So yeah, thank you so much for sharing. Thank you for your amazing tips, and just congratulations. I can feel your energies. Yeah, you're great. You're smashing it. So just really thank you so much for coming on to share. Amazing, guys. So I'm now going to bring on our next speaker, and that is Emma. So Emma Darling is a dear friend of mine, and she has been absolutely smashing this. She's a very, very busy lady, and she's been doing ever so well over the last, especially the last few months. So Em, do you want to come on and just give us like 5 minutes, 10 minutes of your top tips of what you've been doing to get up to your 8, 2, 5 and 1?
Yeah, so I have basically just continue to do a 90-day game plan, like over and over and over again, because even though sometimes you might not be as consistent like throughout that 90 days, you're still trying to be as close to 100% consistent as possible. So I've always tried to be really consistent with stories and posting. There are a few little bits and pieces that, you know, drop off like here and there, like messaging or following up likes, or you know, those sorts of things really, or reaching out to people in groups. But what you kind of like learn as you kind of go on, like, what didn't I do that well last 30 days that I need to bring in as an extra thing? And it's trying to fit it in around what you do as well. And I definitely have, you know, dipped in a bit in and out of, I need to post maybe a little bit less, like keep the stories as they are, but get into that inbox 100% more, which I definitely do more so now than before. And again, in terms of like offering the business to people, that is still something I'm continuing to work on. But I got a teamie last month from the US called Ada. Unfortunately, she couldn't come on, I don't think. I'm just having a quick look. No, she's not here yet. But yeah, she couldn't come on just yet. I'm not sure exactly what time it is. It's probably like mid-afternoon over in Alabama. So, so yeah, it's just reaching out to new people. And I do a lot of my sort of customer recruitment, I would say, from speaking to people, whether that be at work, whether that be whilst I'm at the gym going to go and teach a class, whether that be before or afterwards. I do a lot of like post-workout selfies. So I get people to add my Facebook page so that I can tag them in those photos, of course, if they want to. And then eventually, like, they see what I'm doing on Facebook. So it's a really nice way. Obviously, this like Shredtember back to school thing that we're doing now, I started promoting that probably end of August when I came back from Malta. And I've just recently put in a post in my free group and added a few new people to it, and people are already responding. Obviously, my Shredtember is a free plan for those people, but I'm asking them if they want to add anything to it to potentially, you know, increase and enhance their results, to help with certain goals they might have. So those people that are in the free group, they don't get half of what we give them. They get a little plan, but they don't really get the support. They get the little group, but that's about it. So it's offering those things to people, but without necessarily, like, you know, bombarding them too much. Offer it there, give them a little bit, then they'll come back wanting a bit more. And then I've got a WhatsApp group with all my customers, and we post things like the testimonials of other people's, and a lot of people then come into my inbox saying, oh, what's this? How can I get involved? You know, can I order? And people have come and gone. They've ordered before previously, they've gone away and they've come back. So anybody that's in my customer support group, they've then reordered for this new back to school challenge. So yeah, it's just about trying to go through different means and ways of getting it out there, really. And just like Camilla said, not worrying about what people think, and just doing it for you, because at the end of the day, especially in this day and age now with this whole energy bill crisis situation, that's your life. So in order to earn that little bit of extra money to help towards that energy bill situation, they're not going to pay your bills. We are, by offering this out to people to help them. So, and yeah, so that's basically what I've been doing.
I absolutely love that. And it's so, so true. Testimonials are what catches people's eyes, and the consistency of how you post and, you know, what you're doing. And I think, you know, again, like similarly to Camilla, you're always on the journey. You're always sharing what you're doing on your social media, on your stories, having your shakes, in your classes, you know, you're showing up. And I think that is part of it. But I think as well, Emma, what you really touched on there is the face-to-face. You know, we've spent such a long time now on social media without being able to do the face-to-face thing. And that is truly where the power is. And I know for me, when I was building my business up to NMD, it was the face-to-face. It was those little conversations. Oh, I might have something you're interested in. If you're tired, if you're looking for more energy, if you want to drop some body fat, you should come and check out what I do. Would you be interested in hearing some more? So just really those like little conversations are, you know, something that can make such a difference. Like one a day over time can create a monster of a business. So yeah, I absolutely love that. And I love that you do selfies and stuff as well with your ladies, because obviously then they're getting exposed to what you're doing when you add them on socials. So absolutely love that. And congratulations on your teamie as well.
Thank you. I was just about to say with the whole social media thing, the face-to-face thing, you know, Rob and John always said, you know, at the beginning of, like when they first joined this business, there was no social media. They had no choice but to go and do events, do face-to-face stuff and speak to people, you know, off screen, because there was nothing to be able to do that like we have. So we're quite lucky with that sense, but we've both got both. So
yeah, absolutely. And you know, like back in the day, like I remember when Alex used to tell us at the end of the month, they literally used to drive to people's houses to pick up the money. And at the end of the month, they would drive to head office and take the money themselves. Like there was no such thing as smartphones. They'd literally have to ring them up and say, I'm coming over at 2 o'clock to pick up your money. And then they'd go and drop it down to HQ. So, you know, things have changed so much. We've literally got gold literally at our fingertips. Like it's never been easier for us. You know, and what with a £30 sign up fee, which you can literally tell people, I can help you earn that back in the same day. Like you can double, triple, quadruple that sign up fee so easily. And if you're doing what these girls are doing by living the mission, sharing the products, speaking to people and, you know, getting the results themselves, which is so important, and sharing it on social media, that is going to help you get those people interested. When people see what you do, they follow. People do what you do, not what you say. Okay, so people like to see what you're doing. So thanks so much for that, Emma. That was absolutely amazing. Thank you for your top tips. Congratulations, and have an absolutely amazing September. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to bring on Shafina. So let me unpin you. God, I'm seriously multitasking here. Let's have a look. Pin. There we go. So, Shaf, are you unmuted?
I am now.
Hey, how are you doing?
Oh my God, I am just excited. I don't know if anyone is. Can everyone feel it? Like, put your hand up if you can feel this excitement. There is growth happening all over. Yes, on a global level, we've gone international, and it's just amazing. And I'm so excited. I'm so glad we're here already. You know what I mean? And we got to bring people with us. So, yeah, well done for everyone. I've actually got a bunch of tips, and I'm going to take on that on board. So thank you for that. So, with myself, you heard it before. What's working is me just taking the product, and not just taking the product, using the product. That was one of the biggest things the new NMD shared. I think it was it Jane? Or I think she's something else. Sorry. Anyway, one of the leaders, Jane, yeah, she shared on the PJ call about using the actual product. Oh no, the coffee training, using the product. And I can honestly say right now I'm using the product. I'm really using the product. I'm taking the capsules. I'm taking the uplift before my workouts. I'm taking perform after. I'm having a shake. You know, I'm doing definitely these four, and I'll throw in a booster here and there. But I'm using them, I'm taking them, I'm posting them. I'm speaking with passion as well. Like the thing is, no one will. If you speak with certainty and conviction, and you truly believe in what you're taking, and it's not difficult to get customers. It's not difficult to have people know, like, and trust you. However, you have to actually be taking the product. You actually have to be using them. Now, there's times where I've taken the product, which means I was just taking the capsules here and there. My whole diet was a mess, and wasn't really using it. And so I can tell the difference. I shared a video. I just got really passionate after the coffee morning, and I was so excited. I thought, I'm going to share this. I want to share. I feel like doing this. By the way, if you feel like doing something and it's slightly different to what I do, or Millie or Emma, and you're like, but I want to do this, then go do it. because that's your calling. That's your way of doing something. It is something I realized. You can't copy and be someone else. You have to be yourself. You have to, you know, do it in your own way, whether you're a Zumbering and you've got a cool backdrop like Emma, you know, whatever it is. Like, you know, if you're a gym goer like Millie, you have to just own yourself and do that. And you will speak to your people, and people will see that real, and they will see that passion, and they will be so, you know, they will fall in love with that. You know, you don't have to try and be like anyone else. Yes, you can get inspiration. Okay, like today I got inspiration from Kat and Millie. There was a collagen post about perform, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna guys, I'm using this is pretty cool. It had some cool facts, and I can use that at the beginning a bit. I added a little bit there, and I ended it a little bit with myself, but the facts, the way it was laid out, was awesome. Sorry. Anyway, so yeah, so for me, like, because I did that passionate story after I felt how I felt after the coffee morning, for example, I actually got an order on the back of that. This woman messaged me, and she was actually in the team on Bonanza, and she didn't really do anything, and she was been skeptical. She told me she was skeptical, but she kept watching my stories. Now, the only reason why she actually confirmed, Millie, I messaged you that I got the order. She actually purchased it. The HSF went today, and the only reason why she's probably actually done that order, maybe it wasn't the right thing for her, maybe the business wasn't for her, maybe the product wasn't for her at that time, but she's like, my daughter's going to uni and I'm worried about her health. I'm worried about what she's going to eat. And that's why. Now, if I stopped showing up on my stories thinking, oh, she didn't want the product, forget it, whatever, you know, or I stopped posting, or stopped showing up every day, that order never would have come today. And what you'll find as well, sometimes when you're going through the most craziest situations in life, this opportunity, this business will throw you in order. And trust me, it makes you feel so much better. You know, it will save you in so many different ways. And I made a comment earlier as well, how I'm leaning into the business with everything going on, you know, whatever it is. It could just be like you're stressing about, I don't know, you can't find your shoe or something. I don't know, just whatever the stress is. It could be something little, it could be something big, but everyone's stress is different, right? We're not judging anyone on that. But whatever you're going through in life, like, never let the business drop. Never let your business drop. This is the one thing that will save you. Life will always keep happening. So what we can do is we can be in control of the main thing, which is take the products, use them, fall in love with them, share that passion, share that love, share that excitement, and have other people run with you as well. What else can I say? I'm just excited. I can't remember anything else was I meant to say.
That's amazing, Shaf. Your energy is amazing. Thank you so much. And do you know what? I absolutely love that. It's so true. You can either take the products or you can actually use the products. Like, there's a massive difference. And, you know, if you go on that health journey and show that results, just like Camilla has, you know, she's gone on that challenge, like, pick a challenge and run with it, and, you know, showcase the products as you use it. It just makes sense, right? The products make sense. And because the products make sense, the business works. It's so easy. They go hand in hand. It's easy to do. It's something that everybody needs. And don't you think that everybody's going to be stressing about how they're going to be able to keep their kids healthy? We can give it to the kids for free. Like, pay for an adult, get a kid for free, sign up for a reduced price, earn some extra money back, help your friends do the same, get a commission, get promoted, get a pay rise, get a bonus, get an extra bonus. Like, this company keeps giving. We're the company that keeps giving, right? You know, and you just got to go out there and find the people, speak to people, share what the products are doing for you, and that's it. Just be yourself, Shaf. I absolutely love that, and it's so true. You've got to be authentic, be yourself, and ride off your own excitement. You know, we're all in this together, but riding off your own passion. What do you love? What have you found out about the product? What is it that drives you? Why are you here? What is your why? What is your vision? What do you want? How do you want your September to be? How do you want your November and October and December to be? Because what you do now is going to show up in those months further down the line. You might not get tons of yeses this month. You might not get, you know, a massive result next month, but I promise you, the compound effect of what you do now will be enormous come January. Sow those seeds, be the farmer, sow the seeds, water them, nurture them, you know, give them a little bit of plant food, you know, do a little bit of this, and keep checking in on them, make sure they're okay. Some will die, that's fine. Some will disappear, but some will grow, and then some will reproduce as well. So that is exactly what this business does. Okay, treat your little seedlings like, you know, like you're looking after them, and that's your harvest. Okay, and that's your crop, and they're your people. That's how you're going to grow your business. So Shaf, thank you so much for coming on.
I got one more thing.
Go.
Okay, so what was I saying? Okay, so with regards to the signups, right? obviously we have a lot of people in the UK and you can contact them. That's fine. What I have been doing is I've been going back to people that are watching my stories or just anyone who I can think, and I'm like, hey, do you happen to know anyone in the States or Canada or Mexico? And they're like, no, why? And some people are saying yes. And some people are saying, like, there was an ex-customer of mine and they've given me a Mexico contact of theirs. And I said, by the way, you're doing this, you could have the business. He goes, oh, it's not time for me right now, but I'm more than happy for you to contact them. And I was like, thank you. So you already have people that know people there. Just before this call, I realized one of the guys that I used to know, his wife was actually from the States. I didn't know, but he's relocated to California. And I'm like, oh my God, like this is the thing. There's people everywhere. So if you go back to people that you already know and just drop them a message, because people have cousins and aunts and uncles that you don't even know about. So literally just ask people, do you know someone? Do you know someone? Do you know someone? I might know someone. Plant those seeds because they are still watching your stories. And later on, they might come back and be like, oh yeah, there was a girl talking about something. You never know.
I
So
love
just
that,
ask.
Steph. I love that. And do you know what? I've been doing something similar and I've had an absolute incredible result. I've been speaking to people and I've been saying, you don't happen to live in the USA. So if I've come across a profile on Instagram and there hasn't got a location, I'll say, you don't happen to live in the USA, do you? And they'll say, no, I've got a girl actually that I'm speaking to she's in Romania. And she said, no, I'm in Romania. And I was like, oh, it's just because we've got an opportunity to join our company for free. But since you're in Romania, we've literally just launched and we're looking for girls who want to join our mission. Are you interested? And she messaged me back and she said, I'm so interested. Tell me more. And she's watched the video and she's having a call with me on Tuesday. So, super, super exciting time. So you've just got to get out there and just ask people, like Shafina said, like, just say, who do you know that's in Canada? Did you know that you can sign up to this business and help people in Canada, Mexico, and the USA to have a healthier life, to be, like more financially free with this business? Are you interested? So you've just got to get confident. And to get confident, how do you get confident? You just got to do it. You've got to be unconfident first at some things. You've got to be a bit shy. Sometimes, you might have all the confidence in the world, but actually you're never born with confidence. Repetition equals confidence. Okay, so just get out there and just do it, because if you do something now over and over and over again, you'll be so much more confident by the time the next week comes, the next month comes. You'll be a professional. Okay, and that's only how we've got so good, is because we practiced and practiced and practiced. So thank you so much, Shaf. That was amazing. So I'm going to bring our final speaker on this evening, who is the absolutely amazing Jannette. So where are you, my lovely?
I've just unmuted myself. You're all good.
Perfect. How are you?
I'm all good, thank you. Yeah, I'm all
Good.
bonsai'd out. I've been to a bonsai show today.
Oh, wow. How interesting.
And speaking to a lot of people face to face. You can't believe it, can you? So it's absolutely amazing. So yeah, loving the call, everyone, and some great tips, amazing tips from Emma and Shafina, and obviously from Millie too. So that's absolutely amazing. But yeah, I just really wanted to elaborate a little bit more on the your posts need to match your messenger. So let me just tell you a little thing. I was posting a morning post, and if I was too busy, I didn't post much more that day. I was always taking my capsules. I would show that I was taking my capsules and my shakes. But I'll be honest with you, I'd got out of the habit of posting like we should. And like I said last week, I had a conversation with Amy. I've started posting more. And there've got to be people on this call that would be listening and thinking the same thing. I didn't want to post, not just for Camilla's reason, but because I want to be able to get into Messenger and speak to people and say, no, you just have to post about your life. You don't have to post about the products. You don't have to, you need to show you're on the products, but you don't have to post much more than that. Because I'd got hang up, I realised I'd got a hang up about posting too much about the products and the business. And if I look back at my post, I had stopped doing that. And so if you're posting a lot and not in Messenger, then things won't be right. And if you're in Messenger but not in posting or the stories, then that won't work either. There's a triangle. We have to get it all right. But it's very difficult because very often we spend time getting a post ready. Well, I do, because I'm not quite very fast at it. So I spend time getting a post ready, but then I don't get into Messenger. So it's a fine balance that we all struggle with. You may look at our posts and all of our posts, and you might think, oh, she's doing amazing, she's doing amazing. But, you know, you've also got to realise that there's a lot of background stuff that's going on as you work out every bit of spelling and have I worded it right and is this good enough? And like Amy says, you've just got to get it done, because sometimes, you know, messy done is better than not done. So you need to just get on and do it. And, you know, it can feel difficult. You can feel like you're juggling plates, but you have to work out yourself that you do a certain amount on social media so that you can do on your stories, so that you can do in Messenger. Because if any one of those, if you can imagine it's like an energy thing, you know, and you're working away over here to get the messages done, and then you're working over here to get the post done, and then over here to get the stories done. Oh, but now this has got back. That's how you've got to work it out. And it's got to work out in that way that you keep the balance across the whole board, because it is so important to do that. So I really, you know, stress that that's something that we all struggle with. You're not on your own, and you know, you need to do that. So I was talking to one of the girls during the week, and what I wanted to say was that we're on the paddleboard. We're on our bellies on the paddleboard right now. We're not in mud. We're not in porridge. We're not going up the hill. We're on our bellies on the paddleboard out at sea, all right? So while you've seen them what they do, they're like that, they're paddling and they're looking behind them, waiting for the wave to come, right? So when the wave comes, what do? They get their balance, they get up and they go anyway, that's what's about to happen with us girls. It is so important to realise that you're on your bellies and you're waiting for that wave to come. Well, not sitting there waiting for the wave to come, because that wouldn't work. You're moving. You're waiting to catch that wave, and you're looking around you. So while you're struggling, that's what you need to think, and I think that makes such a difference. So yeah, and we want we've got seeds. We're farmers, so you either want cress seeds or you want oak trees. And sometimes oak trees can take a little bit longer. That's okay. That's okay. You just have to nurture them a little bit more. Cress seeds they grow and you can eat them and you can have them and then they're gone. Okay, so you want to be finding oak trees. That's what I try and do. But you have to realise that oak trees take a little bit of time, a little bit more. They need to see the posts. And all those sort of things. But going back to the posts, when you're messaging someone and then they're saying to you, like I get an awful lot, I'm too busy, I can't do this, I'm too busy, I've got a house and I've got children and I've got horses and animals and I've got 3 jobs and I can't do that. Okay, so my next business post is going to be all about me and how busy I was. So that's how your posts, or one of the ways your posts can match your messages. So that's so important to do that. You're talking to someone and they say, I don't know, whatever it might be, something about a testimonial or what they suffer with. So what do? You go and post on your social media about a testimonial just like that. So I challenge you to do a post every day about the business, about the products, and about a testimonial, because those 3 things have fundamentally changed everything for me in the last couple of weeks. Well, in the last couple of months really, but more so in the last couple of weeks. So it's so important. So get on that paddleboard. Remember, that's where you are, belly down in the sea. You're in that paddleboard, but we want oak trees. And so let's go and smash it, girls.
Absolutely love that. And it's so true. We've all got to get on those boards and start swimming out. Okay, build those muscles. Like the stronger that you are now, the stronger you're going to get onto that paddleboard and you're going to be able to fly. So what I just loved about that, Jannette, is so true. Like when you're having a conversation with someone in your inbox, you can just put a post up, like, you know, when someone says, oh, you know, I'm really struggling with a menopause, you can then put a menopause testimonials like up on your social media, and that will match what you're saying about, and they'll go, oh, and because obviously the algorithm is whoever that you're chatting to in your inbox, they're going to see what's on your timeline and your stories, because that's just how it works. It's like win-win-win. Okay, so it
Absolutely.
works or not.
Sorry, absolutely. And I think the other thing I like so much, the other thing I do quite a lot is I do our birthdays. Because if you do your birthdays and if they don't come back to you, it doesn't matter, because you've messaged them in the birthday in the inbox. They've seen your post for the last couple of weeks, for the last 2 weeks, and then you're going to drop them a message. And you're going to say, oh, now all the birthday celebrations are over. I just thought I'd drop you a message. You know, I think you'd be amazed at what I do. I've always thought you'd be amazing. And I think someone said earlier that they were struggling with bringing it round in the conversation. But John calls it a handbrake turn. So whatever the conversation has been going, you can just literally say to them, oh, by the way, you'd be amazed at what I do. And we've got this free sign up in America, because I know that's where you are, or we've got this 50% discount or £30 sign up fee. However, that's what you need to be doing, getting into your messenger and asking your birthday people 2 weeks later, because I really, really struggled with that so much. Couldn't find who shall I message? Who shall I ask about the business? What did I say to them last time? Oh, I can't remember. Oh, 10 minutes are gone and I haven't even sent a message. Come on, you've got to have a system that works for you. And I find that works so well by going back to birthday people, because I've already checked them out. I've already written notes on my DMO about them so that I can go back to them. And I find that works great. And they come back to me and say, no, I'm too busy. I've got 6 horses, whatever. No worries. Thank you for coming back to me and letting me know. Had you ever thought about getting started on our amazing products? Oh, yeah, I had actually. So your no business turns into a product, and then from the product turns into a business again over time. It was a win-win. And even if they say no and no again, then I say, no worries. I really appreciate you letting me know. Thank you so much for coming back to me. What I'll do is I'll keep you in the loop and I'll drop a message to you in the future. Is that okay? Yes, of course it is, they say. So you're winning on every aspect until they block you.
I love that. Sometimes that they don't realize that they can block you and then they just sign up anyway. That's what Lauren Lahav did, didn't she? I think someone was messaging her and telling her sign up. It took her 11 years, I think, to sign up, and she's now like PMD plus and one of the most successful women in the business. So, you know, just because they say no for years, it doesn't mean it's a never. You know, no's just a not yet. So I absolutely love that. That's hilarious. So yeah, I love that, Jannette. You're always amazing. So thank you so much for sharing. So I'm just going to wrap up the call then with just a few of my tips for recruitment, and these are the things that I do that really work for me. So first of all, we know that customers are our best team members, and what you can do is, especially with the difficult times around the corner, you can ask your customers if they want to save some money on their products. Okay, so you can open up an account and you can save a minimum of 10%, and then if you've got any friends that you think want to join you that want to get healthier, you can earn a commission on their product as well. And people go, oh yeah, that would be really great, I'd love to do that. And you can tell them it's only £30 to sign up now, which is a really special time. So that's a really good thing to do. So you don't ever have to be like, oh, do you want to join my business, or you'd be amazing at what we do. Just actually sometimes as well, you can be like, oh, by the way, I don't know if you know, but you can actually sign up and get some money off. Did you know that? Just be really real. And that's what I've been doing a lot of recently. And I think people, they really respect that, and they think, you know, I'm not trying to sell them. And, you know, because when you do Juice Plus, guys, you will get people that go, oh, well, you know, you just want me in your team, but that's fine. Just let those people keep watching. But there's also a lot of people out there that really need this and really want this. So don't let those people block you from having the confidence to go and speak to the people that actually want this. You know, it's not about you, it's about them. Stop making it about what you think you're not good at, and make it about the people that are in front of you that might really need this. Okay, once we stop being kind of centered on, you know, if we're good enough, whether we'll say it right, you know, whether people will want it, what if they say no, but what if they say yes, and what if this is the thing that changes the rest of their year and allows them to have a better Christmas? Think about the what if it does work for them rather than the what if it doesn't. What if you ask these people and they really need this, rather than what if you ask them and they say no? So change your focus on what if they need this and want this, rather than what if they say no. Okay, that focus will determine your success. So ask your customers if they want to open. I love it that Amy and Jannette call it the friends and family account. I think that's so nice and friendly, rather than do you want to sign up for the business. Friends and family account is amazing. I must grab a live with you. Sorry, I thought that was a picture then. Okay, so then my second point was, do they have any friends? Do they have any friends that they want to help, and ask them to, you know, get their friends together. One of the things that really super worked for me that I'm starting to do is getting my customers together, getting their friends at their house, and I'm going to do shake parties. I'm going to go and do little meetups, get them to bring their friends, talk about results, get them to try the products, and do little in-home, you know, business and, you know, bubbles, or you can do, I can't remember the names, beer and business on the beach, some of the guys like to do. You know, there's lots of different things that you can do at home with people that you can do shake parties for. So it's a really good way to kind of meet your customers and meet their friends. Okay, and you can ask them, bring your 5 best, most positive friends to your house, and I'm going to come and tell them all about what we're doing and how you're feeling so great. Okay, you go around there, offer them the products, they say yes, get the Prosecco out, get them all chatting, and I promise you it works, an absolute treat. Okay, so then you can ask your friends if they know anyone who wants to save money on their grocery list. So ask people, do you want to save money on your shopping list? This is a really great way. So if people want to get healthy, one of my absolutely favorite things to say to people, if they say, oh, I can't afford it, can't afford Juice Plus, I say to them, okay, let's figure out how much you're spending a week on alcohol, crisps, chocolate, chewing gum, fizzy drinks, coffees, sandwiches, meal deals, takeouts, and pizza. 10 things. How much are you spending per week? And I can promise you, every single person that I speak to never says less than £20. That's £80 a month. So they can sign up for the business and the capsules, so they can make money, take the products, and afford more, save money, save the money. So it's all about learning a system and being strategic. And that is one of my favorites. Okay, so finding out what they're spending on things that are making them feeling fat, sick, and tired, and then telling them, if you eliminate that and replace it with some of these, the little berries, not many left in that one, then, you know, they can actually change their life, get healthy, feel better, be energized, sign up to the business, help their friends do the same. Okay, and that is powerful. That question is powerful. How much are you spending on things that are making you feel crap, fat, sick, and tired? It's one of the best, most, I think, powerful questions that you can ask, and it gets me customers and teamies every single time. Okay, so, and then finally, what was my last point? Where did I write it? Oh yeah, like I think Jannette said, but one of my favorite things to say to people as well as when I'm recruiting is, I'm expanding in your area. I don't know if you know anybody that's looking to earn a plan B or a second income, or is struggling for, you know, money right now. I've got an opportunity that I want to share with them, and I love that. And that's exactly what I did with the girl in Romania. And she's super interested. So I'm expanding in your area. You don't happen to know anybody who, and then you can finish that sentence off with, who wants to earn some extra money, who's super busy and still broke, or who is looking to earn some extra money, or be a part of an amazing community, or who's worried about their bills. Like, you can finish that sentence off in any different way that you like. And, you know, you'll get different responses from different people. And what you can do as well is go and look at their profiles, look at what they're posting about, looking at, like, you know, do you want to earn some extra money to take the kids out on more day trips? I see that you love going down the farms and the fun parks. Like, do you want to treat your kids more? Like, ask them those questions. People will always say yes. Okay, so it's just about doing your research first, finding out who you're speaking to, knowing what you're saying, rather than, oh, do you want to join my business, really quickly, because you have to ask. It's better to ask 3 people with taking your time, with precision, and with a bit of background history, knowing who you're speaking to. Okay, I'm looking to invest in a person just like you. Oh, love that one. Oh, that's great. I'm looking to invest in a person just like you. Love that. Thank you for sharing. That's a golden nugget, that one, Jannette. Thank you. So they're my top tips for recruitment. It's very, very simple. You know, to get the products, to get product orders, to get orders, you want to be on the products, taking the products and sharing that journey. It's really simple. Showing your results, sharing other people's results, testimonials, results speak volumes. Like I said last week, get on to doing double lives, interview people, share real stories. That is going to get you the results. And then guess what? When they get results, you can invite them to invite their friends. It's so simple. We need to stop overcomplicating it with all the groups and this and that and the other. So simple. Take the products, feel the products, share it. then obviously, you know, invite people to see the business. When they sign up, then get the friends to do the same. You know, fall in love with the process, guys. It's super fun. You're going to get no's. Something that I heard today, I'm going to leave you with this. I was listening to a podcast with Lewis Howes and Mel Robbins, and she said, we all have thoughts that are intrusive. And we all have thoughts that fly into our heads that we don't want. But it's not those thoughts that affect us. It's the second after and how we decide to respond to it. Okay, so when someone says no to you, you can go, oh my God, they said no to me. They hate me. I'm rubbish. I can't do this business. Or you can go, cool, next. And it's that simple. It's about what you choose to respond to things. You either react or you respond. Okay, it's so simple, guys, and it's all about being in control of that mindset. And that is why working on your mindset is so important. And what I'll do is I'll drop that link into the team chat in just a moment, because Mel Robbins is one of my favorites, and you can learn a lot from that podcast. It's long, but it's worth it. And Lewis Howes as well with the School of Greatness is, again, one of my absolute favorite podcasts. So thank you so much for an amazing call, girls. Jannette, Camilla, Shaf and Emma, you were amazing. It's not what happened to you, it's how you react to it. And if your reaction isn't serving you, then get rid of it. I love that. And the three things that you can control are how you feel, what you do, and what you say. They're the three things. Nothing else you can control in your life, okay? How you feel, what you do, and what you say. Everything else is pretty much out of our control. The weather, the people, you know, people's reactions to things, the cars on the roads, like, you know, people's commitment to taking these every day. Oh, Juice Plus doesn't work, or are you just not taking it properly? We probably know the answer. So thank you so much. Yep, team pick before we go, everybody, so don't jump off just yet. So pop your cameras on, let's see those faces. So thank you so much for coming on. This was a great call. Loving the background, Susie. You look like a little borrower in a field. Cheese. Say cheese, guys. Thanks so much for joining. It's so great to see you all. Have an amazing week. So obviously there's an opportunity call tomorrow night with John, and then it's our opportunity again on Wednesday, which I think is amazing. Plug everybody into Wednesday. We cover everything with, like, you know, real quality, and our stories are incredible. And if anybody wants to come on to share their story on Wednesday, then please just reach out to either Amy, Jannette, or I, and we can get you on to share your story. So thank you so much, guys. Have an amazing week. And again, just congratulations for an absolutely incredible August, and well done to Joe for being Teamie of the Month as well. So congratulations to Joe, absolutely amazing. You deserve that, lovely. So thanks so much, guys. Have a great evening, and we'll see you soon.